train AWS sessions. Okay. Today we are going to look into the demo. Okay. Before going to AWS, we'll look into one simple example, like comparing how and what is the purpose of using the sorry. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. See, in real-time world, we are going to use one mobile. Like it may be an Android mobile or it may be an iPhone mobile. Okay, assume like it's an Android or like iPhone. Okay, we're coming the futures. We are going to use like music apps and gaming apps and some social media apps like Facebook, WhatsApp, like those in Android or whatever it may be, whatever the compatibility, like Android or iPhone. Similarly, we have an option like in AWS. We have an URL like AWS. One second. AWS Amazon Amazon.com is the URL. Here we need to go and sign up for the first time. It will provide us 12 months free tier services. Not for all, but it will provide few services like EC2 and S3, etc. We'll look into it. No worries about that. Okay. Where in mobile, for purchasing the mobile for first time, it will ask to sign up for with Gmail or with an official mail or whatever it may be. You have to register in the mobile session. So similarly, we are also going to register in Amazon account, and it will provide 12 months of retail services for us. Means if you are going to work with on EC2, only with EC2, it will provide us 750 hours retail services. Okay, if you are going to use like for storage purpose, there is an option like S3. You are going to use the S3 services from AWS. It will provide us to 10,000 sizes, similar size. I will show you. No worries about that. It will gives us the some compatibility to store the files and retrieve the files at anywhere and any location. This is the cause we are going to use the AWS latest AWS cloud services, and we have a beautiful option like we can use anywhere at any time. We can connect remotely. Means we can connect remotely. Okay, and we have an option like pay as you go. Pay as you use. Okay, means if you are going to start the EC2 service, okay, it may be if you are in testing mode or if you are in developing mode, you need to maintain some certain scheduler times. Means if you are going to develop an application or if you are going to try to practice some use cases on the EC2, where EC2 is a free tier service. It will provide 750 hours, as I said, but you are not going to use these 750 hours as continuously for the free tier service. You can stop and start the services, then it will collect the calculations and it will provide the services utilization time. See, I'm going to AWS console. See where it is showing like aws.amazon.com. First, we need to provide an register. We need to sign up here. Okay. See, for me, it is showing sign into the console. It may be show you here to sign up the console, or you can simply hit into the management console. It will redirect to the sign in as. See, it is asking for, like a root user, like I am user. I am user is nothing but root user is nothing but we are the root users for our testing mode or practice mode or learning mode. We are the who are going to sign up with the Amazon. He is the root user. Under one root user, we can build n number of users. In live organization, we are working with IAM users. Okay, but we are here in practice mode. We are looking both the users like root user like an IAM user. No worries about that. Okay, see here there is an option like click create a new AWS account. If you hit this, it will redirect to the console sign up page. It will ask few details. See, email address and password, confirm password and account name. You should be, suppose I am going to give some email address and I'll try to fill one account. See, there are 5 steps. We're just completing the first step. See, the mail is already exist, so it is showing you have already exist email. Please enter another mail. So I am going to give like now it will ask what type of services you are need, like a business or a personal use. Some startups may use business accounts, some may use personal accounts. The futures and what are the services will be same, not an issue. But we need to if you are an organization, you have to maintain tax related issues, all those things. We are going for business level. If you are going for learning and you want to learn more about AWS, you can sign up an account for the personal set. Okay, just I am giving as personal and I am need to provide the full name and mobile number with the country code. Okay, with the country code we have to provide a mobile number. See, you have to choose the country here. Okay, and address and city, state and postal code. After checking this and you are clicking on continue, it will ask to provide one debit or credit card. It won't charge anything, but it will check the verification purpose. It will deduct 2 rupees in INR currency. It may vary in your dollars. Okay, it may vary dollars, but it will after checking the account, all those things, it will revert to your account. No issues. Better to add debit card. Okay. uh, and after that, you see here it is also showing like also always free, never expires. If you are not going to use the account for 2 years or 3 years, and after 3 years you are going to work on the AWS due to some crisis or whatever it may be, you are going to log into your account. The account will be login. But if you are expires with the free tier services, it will charge. Okay, if you are going to launch servers in the sense VMs, virtual machines, means if you are going to I have a local application like this is a developer console, Visual Studio. See, I am developing an application some in Python code. I need it to make it on the live. See, this is on local machine. I need to make it on the live. These kind of aspects we are going to work on the AWS. Okay, but it may not be developer, it may not be database admin, database who, whatever it may be. It may be like I will show you. It may be admin or developer. Developers can work, admins can work, and monitoring guys can work, testers can work. Anyone, any background can work in AWS console. Okay, like this we can after completing the steps, you can it will ask one debit card. You can, no worries, you can provide details of debit card. It will cut in INR currency. It is a 2 rupees of charge. I don't know what the dollar. Okay, you can check it out from there. Now I am going to show how the AWS console will be by logging into my account. See, I am going to log in as root account. See, this is the console of AWS. See, this is the account details and the service quota. What as I said, we are for the first time we are providing the free test services. We can check out the services eligibility here. Okay, if you are going to register as a business purpose, you can fill you can fill some tax related documents and a PAN card and some tax related issues, tax related documents under my organization. If you are going to use for personal, you can go for my account. Okay, excuse me. And my secure under my security credentials, you can it will provide access key and secret access key for user, for the root user. We can generate I am user also, will show you on going sessions, no worries about that. See, my billing dashboard. Billing dashboard is nothing but, as I said, if you are going to use the services, see, these are all the services. It is not a static number, but as of now it may be decrease the size number or it may be increase the number. It may not be a static number. It may be developers or AWS guys who are going to work advanced services. So then they may add the one more feature like services. Okay. Now today we are going to see the demo purpose on EC2. Okay. For going, before going to EC2, we need, before going to EC2, we need to maintain like 7 steps for developing the EC2. EC2 is nothing but EC2 is nothing but elastic. It may called as elastic cloud or elastic compute, whatever it may be. Elastic is nothing but if the EC2 service which is going to launch it, the size of the EC2 is initially 8 GB. Assume it is moving with 8 GB. Then if you need to increase if the application size you have deployed or you have pushed into the EC2, the application size or in ongoing future, the size of the application may increase to 10 GB or like 100 GB, then you can go and elastically we can increase the size by simply stop and changing the instance. So it is called as elastic cloud computing services. Okay, now what are the 7 steps to launch an EC2? First we need to choose the IAM. IAM is nothing, sorry, AMI. AMI is nothing but Amazon Mission Image. Okay, Amazon Mission Image. It is nothing but an OS, operating system. If you are going to purchase a laptop or a desktop, whatever it may be, you need to work out with the OS. For the first time, they will provide OS. If ongoing, we need to update or we need to install some other OS. Likewise, we are using the AMIs in AWS, where it is already defined in the AWS. We are going to utilize by choosing the AMIs. Like it may be like Linux OS or it may be Windows. Okay, the technical word which we are calling OS as AMIs. Okay, Windows or Ubuntu or SAP servers. Okay, like so many servers are there, so many AMIs are there. We can go and utilize them. First one is AMI, and next step, type of the instance type. As I said, we are going to use the free tier services for the first time up to 12 months. The basic level of the free tier services is T2 micro. T2 micro. This is the free tier type of the instance. Means we can utilize any type of the instances as we require, but we are in learning stage and we are in practice mode. We are in where we are going to uh, see what the AWS services and how it will works, all those things for free tier services. So better to move with a free tier. Okay, I'll show. There are many instance types. We can navigate from one to another, no issues. Okay, as we are now, a basic level of the Amazon instance type is T2 micro. After T2 instance type, we need to go for configuration instance. And fourth one, a configuration instance is nothing but we can launch at a time 20 servers based upon the requirement. We can initially while launching the server, we don't required we don't we need to live them as a some kind of code or some piece of code we need to see after launching the services. These things are all will be comes under configuration instance. Okay, we'll look into it, no worries about that. After that, we need to choose the volumes. Volumes are storage sessions. Storages are volumes. Both the technical names are same, but it may excuse. Yeah, sorry. Both the technical names are same, but the only one thing is different. Storage means we need to store the size of data. whatever the data is maintaining by the application, we will store in the volumes. By using the volumes, we can generate n number of snapshots. Snapshots are nothing but backup purpose. Okay, suppose we have an one VM virtual machine, one server on live. Suppose suddenly it went to the down mode, suddenly it went to whatever the issue, the suddenly it went to the down mode, then we don't have any backups. For these kind of aspects, we can generate our backups from the volumes. We'll show you, no worries about that. Okay, volumes and security groups. Security groups are nothing but for maintaining the traffic to our application. Like suppose some applications may run with port 8080, some applications may run with 4200, some applications may run with 8080, like this. We can utilize the traffic controls under security group by assigning the port numbers. Okay, if you are going to use the Linux, it's purely terminal mode, so we are going to assign as a port number as 22. It's an SSH terminal. So if you are going to work with on Windows, it is one of the port 3389, I think so. If you are working with on MySQL, you can assign the port as 3306. No worries about the ports, we can look into ongoing. Okay, after that, key pair. Key pair is nothing but sorry, this isn't review part. Review whatever the steps we have done in the above. We will just recollect all those things, and if there is any modifications, we can go and edit there, and we can change over there, and we can click on launch instance. After launching instance, it will ask to enable or select your key pair. Key pair is nothing but the public key. For the first time, it will generate .pem file, name .pem file, like key pair .pem file. Pem is nothing but public key. Public key. We need to load the public key, and we need to save it as the private key with ppk. And we need to make the connections between the terminal and the system, AWS system. We'll look into it. It's no worries about that. For this, we need to download one putty, or you can simply download putty from Google. Either it may be depends upon your OS. Like if your OS maintains like 32-bit, you can download that 32-bit putty, or you are using the 64-bit, or you can use 64-bit. No issues. These are the 7 steps we need to maintain for launching the EC2 server. Okay, let us see. See, EC2 is under compute session. Okay, if you know as well, directly you can navigate to the EC2, or you can go for choosing the EC2 here from the search bar. See, under EC2, it is showing like virtual server in the cloud. Means, as I said, EC2 is completely purely related to the servers, where we are going to use this the pay as you go, as you use, and pay as you need. Means if you need it for 1 hour, it will go for charging for 1 hour. Okay, like this, no issues. Click on this. See, as I am in Mumbai region, it is showing the AP South one. Likewise, we have n number of regions in the AWS console. Okay, we can go for nearby regions by selecting nearby regions. Some may services, some of the services may not work in Mumbai region. purely related to the in Virginia region. We'll look into it. No issues about that. But for demo purpose, we are going to see EC2. EC2. After clicking on EC2, it will redirect to the EC2 dashboard. See, this is the EC2 dashboard. See, defaultly it provides one security group. Okay, one security group, and keeper also we need to generate it. For the for the first time, AWS will provide the one VPC section. Okay, suppose I am in Mumbai region. See, it is showing like AP South 1. These are the subnets. See, by dragging down, it is showing like 3 subnets available in the Mumbai region. See, AP South 1A, excuse me, 1B, 1C. These are the subnets. Subnets is nothing but for if we are going to use the VPC. VPC is nothing but virtual private cloud. It may be in public or it may be in private mode. Okay, first for the first time we are going to see like with public mode, and after you can also try out with the private mode. Where in public mode servers or public mode virtual VPCs or will be entirely in public mode, where in private mode it will be under one particular IP, IP and particular environment. If the application or if the developer servers are in the development mode, it will be in the private mode. If the already it is in testing mode, if the applications whatever the, production after completing the testing all those things, it is moved to the production mode, then it is in the public mode. It's based upon the scenarios and based upon the requirements we are going to use the public or private modes. Not an issue. For now we are going to see EC2. See, these, as I said, it is an purely EC2 dashboard. These all the things will cover on coming session. No issues. See, click on launch instance for the first time. Click on launch instance. See, as I said, these are the 7 steps we need to maintain for the EC2 server to launch the EC2 server, or to become to run our own applications on the live servers. Suppose, see, as I said, see, if you check the box as a free tier only, it will show only free tier services. See, this is first one is Linux mission, second one is Red Hat Linux, and third one is also Red Hat, fourth one is Ubuntu, and fifth one is Microsoft Windows Server. Likewise, we have n number of AMIs. Okay, under my AMIs there is no AMI. We can also create our own AMI. Okay, in marketplace there are n number of services we are not going to use. If we have any requirement, we can go and we can use them. Okay, see, infrastructure softwares are 3, the number is in 3182. DevOps and business applications, machine learning, IoT related, industry related, all these are yes. So now we are going to launch the EC2. Okay. See, I am going to use the Amazon Linux mission for now. Yeah. Okay, I am going to use the first step is choose the AMI. We have choose the AMI. See, you can also go back and you can select your AMI, and it is navigated to the second step. Choose the instance type. Okay, as I said, T2 micro is the free tier and it is the basic level of the T2 micro instance level. Okay, if you need T2 large or T2 nano, T2 medium, T2 X large, T3 services, you can go for that. But it is purely related to the billing purpose. If you are going to use free tier as a practice mode or learning mode or some startup mode, you can use it. Okay, or other than you are going to use the T2 medium or T2 large, it will go for chat. Suppose I am going to select it, it will shows one warning message. See, after clicking on next, it will shows one warning message. The third step is configure instance. Click on configure instance. See, as I said, number of instance you need to launch. As I said, we can launch as a free tier account, you can launch only for 10 servers. If you are going to launch 20 servers from the free tier service, it will raise an error. You have to request the support team and you can increase your limit. Then you can eligible to launch the 20 servers. Okay, how can we approach the support? See, on top right corner there is an option like support. Click on the support, click on the support center. You can simply raise a one ticket here, like see, create case, and you can raise the ticket related to whatever it may be, your account or service limit or technical support, whatever it may be. Okay, see, for one account, it will provide the one VPC. As I am in the Mumbai region, it is showing one type of VPC. If I navigate to the 𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐿 region, it will shows another VPC. See, remain the 4 digits. 08D3 is the Mumbai region VPC. Suppose go back to the EC2. See, now we are in 𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐿 region. See, region shows as 𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐿 region, and the availability zones and whatever it may be showing. US East 1. The region is in US East 1. See, US East 1. 𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐿 is in under US East 1. You can see under US East 1 there are many subnets. For this we have different VPCs. Suppose I will try to launch EC2 from the 𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐿 region. Third step, see, the VPC has been changed. For one region, it will shows one kind of VPC. For this is purely one account, not a different account. Okay, so we need to remember that for region, VPC will be various. Okay, see, there are two types of VPCs in 𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐿 region, where if I navigate to Mumbai region, it will shows one VPC only. Choose your AMI and select the type of the instance and configure. See, it is showing only one VPC with a different VPC IDs. This is how we are going to use VPC, not an issue. See, sir, under services, VPC under network and content delivery, VPC is completely one service. We can elaborate there. No issues about VPCs. Okay, if you need to pass a file or you need to pass a text while launching the server, you need to become your server as live mode. You can pass the commands, or you can upload, you can pass the files from here as the user data. We'll see, not an issue. Okay, remaining all keep it on mind, we'll see in next sessions. Okay, after we have completed 3 steps. Okay, now the fourth step is add storage. Click on next, add storage. See, volume types. Under storage, it is asking to select your volumes. There are 5 types of volumes will be there: store, general purpose, provisional, magnetic, cold storage, and throughput. Here it will not display all the volumes, but we can see into the dashboard. No issues, I will look into it, I will show. See, as I said, for only one volume we can generate one snapshot. By using the volume, we can back up the application or whatever the servers running on the AWS. For that, it is generating defaultly as a one snap ID, but it will not generate the backup purpose. It will generate only the ID. If you need, you can go and utilize the ID. Okay. Click on next. Add tags. Tags are nothing but names, naming purpose. If you have 20 servers in your account, for remembering purpose or identifying purpose, you are going to name it as like server 1 or whatever it may be, Linux server or server Linux, whatever it may be. For just giving the naming, it will be easy to identify. Okay. And sixth step is configure security groups. You need to yeah, see, as I said, for the Linux OS AMI, it is defaultly showing as the port number as 22, and it is a purely terminal related issue. Okay, if you are going to use the Windows AMI, then it will show with some different port numbers. Okay, you can also select your existing security group, or you can also create one own security group with by using the VPC. So now I am naming it as a new security group, newest. Copy this one, copy and paste it as a description. See, I am just giving the leaving as is, but I have just creating a new security group. Okay. See, under it will be under source, it will be custom, anywhere my IP will be there, not an issue. You can no worries about that, we will look into clearly. Okay. Review and launch. The seventh step is review and launch. Click on review and launch. See, this is the review part. If you need to go and edit anything, you can do any changes as you need. Okay. Click on launch. See, here after the 7 steps, it will ask to create a key pair or select an existing key pair. We need suppose you don't know what the key pair, what exactly key pair will do. Yeah, it will show us a message, not an issue. So you can also give the key pair name as some test or demo KP. Okay. After giving the name, click on the download key pair. See, it is downloaded with extension like .pem file. Okay. After downloading the key pair only, the launch button has been enabled. Before that, it will be in disable mode. Okay. Click on launch instance. Now the instance has become into the running mode. See, we have 2 servers. One is in stopped mode and another one just we have launched now. It is the status of the instance is pending mode. We need to wait up to it becomes the running mode, and the status check as 2 by 2. We need to wait. Server status check as 2 by 2. Okay, it will take some time. We need to wait up to it. See, the instance state is becomes the running mode, but it is in still initialization mode. Status check must be to work on the server. The status check must be in 2 by 2 mode. It will take a few more minutes. I need to wait up to that. As I said, we need to download the putty for making the connections between the uh, server and the local. Better to download WinSAP. Okay, better to download WinSAP. It will allows us to work with putty terminal, and we can also transfer the local files to the server. See, I already downloaded it. See, this is the WinSAP. But for the best practice, we need to download the putty. But after ongoing sessions, we need to download the WinSAP. We don't require putty. Okay, we can simply download WinSAP on the Google. So it will take to the official site, and you can download the WinSAP. And you can also download putty also for Windows or Mac or whatever the OS you are going to use. See, this is the putty machine. You can just click here. It will ask the what type of the size of your Windows 32-bit or whatever it may be. You can download it. Okay. After downloading, it will generate one folder in Windows OS. Okay. Under P section. See, P. Yes, see, the putty 64-bit. See, it will show some files under this folder. Okay, putty, and we need putty and puttygen. For puttygen, so what the thing will be done is we need to convert the PEM file to the private file. As I said, we need to convert the PEM file .ppk file. PPK is nothing but private file. PEM file is nothing but public file. For making the encryption and decryption things, we need the PEM file and all those. If we go and refresh the server, it will be, see, the status check is 2 byte fast. Now we can work with the server. Click on the server. See, it has generated one instance ID, public IP, private IP, public DNS, and private DNS. Show you works. Download the PEM file. Go to the download file. Download PEM file. Open. Click on open. See, it is showing successfully imported foreign key. Save it as private key. Okay. Click on OK and save as. Click on save private key. Yes, you can download anywhere, but in my case, I am going to download desktop under training folders, demo kp.ppk. It is showing like with the extension ppk. You can click on save. Simple. Okay. Now you can close it. You can also open the training folders. You can also check it the demo kp private file. See, likewise we can generate. Okay, now after making the connections, copy the public key, go to the putty. We have made the connections. Now we need to paste the public key, and these are all the connections. No worries, we will clearly explain ongoing sessions. See, this is how we can make the connections to the terminal and the server. See, now we are connected to the server. Yeah, this is the demo. From tomorrow we can continue the sessions. If you have any questions, you can let me know. Hello. Hello. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I have completed my demo session. This is how we can launch the servers on EC2. This is how from tomorrow we can see how can we transfer the files, how can we create the files, all those things on the live sessions. If you have any doubts, let me ask about AWS. Are you clear? Okay, then I am leaving the session. Okay.